The reason why many people don't like brown rice is because it's chewy. Well, it hasn't been cooked enough. If it was cooked as long as it should be cooked, it would be soft, just as soft as the white rice.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Eden Naturals. I'm Sheila. Today we are preparing brown rice. How many people have you met who do not love brown rice? They say it is chewy, it does not cook. I've met many people who tell me that. They say they don't love brown rice because it does not cook. And I've been preparing brown rice for some time now, and it always cooks. The difference is how you cook it. Brown rice takes a little bit longer to become soft. So what I usually do when I'm preparing my brown rice is I use 1:4 ratio. If I'm using 1 cup of brown rice, I'm going to use 4 cups of water. But that is not all. When the water finishes, I'll taste it. If it is still chewy, I'll have to add some more water until it becomes soft. And when the rice is soft, it tastes so good. It is nice and you're going to enjoy brown rice. It has more taste than white rice, and brown rice, it is packed with nutrients and fiber. So when you eat brown rice, you won't have issues with constipation. You would do away with those problems because it is high in fiber. So that is my rice I'm showing you right there. It had just gotten cooked and I was just checking on it to see if it is soft. So if you want to try brown rice, cook it until it becomes soft. When it is chewy, it means that it has not yet cooked. Continue cooking it until it becomes soft. Let us listen to Barbara O'Neill as she talks more about white rice and brown rice, the benefits that you have when you eat brown rice. May God bless you. Enjoy.
White rice has been eaten for a long, long time. It is not as superior as brown rice. Brown rice contains a lot more nutrients. It contains the B vitamins. It also has fiber, and our gastrointestinal tract needs to be swept every day, and the fiber helps with that. Some people say to me, I don't like brown rice, it's too chewy, it's too hard. Well, that tells me that it hasn't been cooked enough. I was speaking with a Dr. Agatha Thrash. She has passed now, but she made quite a stamp on the health work. She's done a mighty work in her time. And she told me this story. She said that when she did postmortems, she noticed a lot of people had little tiny scars all through their brain. And then she read a statement from a famous health writer that said, grains should receive long, slow cooking. And so she cooked rice, and after half an hour she tested it, and she said there are a lot of starch granules still there. And she said the starch granule was about 6 times the size of a red blood cell. She tested the rice after 3/4 of an hour, same thing, a few less. After an hour, a few less. I think it was something like an hour and a half before there were no starch granules left in the rice, in any grain she tested. And she came to the conclusion that these many little scars that she would see in her postmortems were because people are eating grains that are not cooked enough. So when you cook rice, whether it be white, whether it be brown, maybe it's in a rice cooker, turn the rice cooker off, but don't open the rice cooker for another hour. And being in the rice cooker, it will be hot and it will continue to cook. The reason why many people don't like brown rice is because it's chewy. Well, it hasn't been cooked enough. If it was cooked as long as it should be cooked, it would be soft, just as soft as the white rice. To get your family used to brown rice, maybe you can do half white and half brown. Even white rice, it needs that extra long period of time so that it's soft. If you were to boil it for that amount of time, it would be very sticky or gluey. So it's a good idea to cook it and then turn it off and just let it slowly keep cooking. But white rice is actually very good for people with irritable bowel, Crohn's disease, colitis, because it's a very low allergy food. And when someone has these diseases, inflammation of the gastrointestinal tract, they need something very smooth and soft. So white rice can be used sometimes. Better to use wholemeal rice. White rice can be used if you have irritation of the gut.